Hello, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're going to be going over a very special PC build kind of thing because I actually got to do it in real life. So I will have benchmarks for you in part 2. So, yeah, I'm just going to run over the specs here quickly, and then I'll throw some B-roll / video of you at it. Disclaimer, all these parts were bought at a micro center while I was traveling. So, the deals that I got, you will not be able to get, as they are from a in-store only deal, but, yeah. I don't know the prices off the top of my head, but as I list the parts, there will be up on screen the part with its respective price. To start off the build, we have a AMD FX 8320E. Now this one I do remember the price of because it's very specific. It was $89, I'm pretty sure. $89 for a 8-core CPU. Yes, now I know the E on the end of an FX chip can scare some people away, but it's really just an energy saving thing, meaning that it's the same power of the chip that it is, except it comes at a lower clock speed to help save some power. But, of course, you can clock this up to the stock chip, and it'll pretty much be the same. These chips do have slightly less overclocking potential, as they are designed to be more power efficient. But, nevertheless, an 8320 there was almost $50 more, so I went with the 8320E. So now the board that I got with this was comboed. I'm pretty sure the price was $90 on the board. Do not quote me, but I got $40 off the board for comboing it with this CPU. It is the MSI 970 Gaming. It is an ATX motherboard. Beautiful board. It's MSI. MSI is just so far for me. I've had really good luck with MSI boards. All of the computers that I've worked with so far have had MSI boards, and I love them. So for RAM, we went with EVGAs, surprisingly. Their selection of RAM was on a little bit of a lower side, especially for trying to find an 8GB 2x4GB kit to run a dual channel. And I didn't want to get 16 because that was going to push it over our $500 budget, even though we pushed it over by $15 with our graphics card, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. But yeah, they just really didn't have any good RAM options, and we wanted to get all the build in the same place, so we went with EVGA superclocked DDR3 at 1600 megahertz. It is 2 4GB sticks. So yeah, I didn't even know EVGA made RAM before this, but apparently they do. So for the storage, we got a 1TB drive from Toshiba. It is the P300. Now I know it's not Western Digital or Seagate or anything like that, which I know some people prefer, but this drive was $35. $35 for a terabyte of storage is amazing. This is editing court, and I have made a mistake. This drive is $40, not $35. But still, it is a very good deal for what it is, even because this drive online goes for around $60. But yeah, still pretty good deal, so it's like $20 off the drive. So, yeah, but just wanted to clarify that up. Like, I was really wanting to pick one up, but I didn't really have the money for it, and it was my brother's birthday present, which my mom was funding, so really, I couldn't get it, and it was just one less thing we had to haul back as we were on the way back home from a vacation, so yeah. Now, for the graphics card, this is a very special card. It is brand new from the AMD lineup. It is the VisionTech RX 480. It is an 8GB video card. That is a massive frame buffer, and it's really going to last him a very long time. This card can play games at 1440p reasonably well, 1080p extraordinarily well, and even if you throw a little bit of 4K at it, it can still handle it. Now, this card is VR ready, and that 8GB frame buffer will definitely help you with VR for having all those VR pixels being able to render out. I don't really know. But, yeah, it's a great card. I snagged this for $240. You heard me right. $240 for an 8GB card. I'm pretty sure the MSRP is $230 for an 8GB card. But at retailers, you're struggling to find them for under $300 most of the time. And in stock. there was 12 in stock at this place. So buying it in store, if you really want one of these and you live near a Micro Center, chances are if you go there, they will have one in stock. And significantly cheaper. So yeah. There will be I'm not sure when relatively to this video going up, but soon after this video going up, you can expect a review of this card going up, and there will be benchmarks with that using my main rig, but so to alleviate most bottlenecking I can. So yeah, it's just I'm really excited to have this card. You can guarantee you'll see plenty of benchmarks in the near future from that card, and as games come out, I will continue to benchmark them the best I can with this card. So, for the case, we went with the Corsair 200R. I don't remember the exact price. Here it is on screen right now, but I just remember with the mail-in rebate, this case was insanely cheap for what it is. Now, I know there's no side window, but the 400R was also there, but that was going to be a decent more chunk of our budget, so I would have had to slide back to a RX 470 as opposed to the 480, which I didn't really want to do, and since he doesn't really care that much about it, I just went with that. So yeah, guys. Now for our power supply, I know this is extremely overkill, but I got this power supply refurbished. Now, don't worry, it works perfectly fine. I'm very satisfied with what I got from it. It is the Corsair RMX 550 watt. This is an 80 plus gold certified power supply. Fully modular, support for everything in our system. Very overkill for our system, as this system at max is estimated to only draw 340 watts from the wall. But I got this power supply on a very good deal. It was $55, and it works fine, and I haven't had a problem with it. So that's opposed to paying full price, which is $100 for this power supply. So I'm really satisfied with that. Speaking of that, little update for you guys. And my personal rig, I posted about it on Twitter. My NZXT power supply died, so I replaced it with a Corsair AX750. Also from this Micro Center, which I got refurbished, which works fine too, works very well. I did have a scare when first turning it on, but then again, of course, the classic mistake, I didn't turn the power supply on. But yeah, guys, so that's all the parts. That's my little update from my end. That's all my little 2 cents about that. So yeah, I did the build. I didn't get a time lapse it. When I get a aftermarket cooler in, I will probably end up redoing most of the build, mainly for the purpose of a time lapse, and also I can clean it up a little bit because it's a lot easier to do it when I'm not in a hotel room and rushed. But yeah, you can expect to see a time lapse when that happens of this build. So yeah, guys. Now here is a few shots of the computer itself.